with Chief Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder.
And yes, it's true for some areas across the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. It's one of the bigger snowstorms in years, but we have to remember we didn't have much so far this season, and last winter was one of our least snowy winters on record. So you got to go back all the way to maybe 2022 until we saw maybe some sort of snow amounts sort of similar to what we had today. As we show you, we go to Wrightsville and just look at the lawn there and notice right along the banks, I mean, we're starting to see more and more green. And I'd say even tomorrow, with tomorrow being our coldest day of the week, I would expect that we're going to be melting more of that, even with just a little bit of sunshine that's going to be happening as temperatures are going to be above freezing, which, by the way, we stayed above freezing all last night into this morning, this afternoon. We're not going to actually drop below freezing, I'd say, until probably a few hours after sunset. We get closer to maybe 9, 10 o'clock. We'll see that happening. The highs today, 40s. Then we are 44, Hummelstown, Lebanon, Camp Hill. So no matter if you had the 3 to 4 inches or the 6 to even highest reports we had were 2 or 3 reports of about 8 inches, that's all going to compact, or it has compacted. We're still holding in the lower 40s now. As we go to Hanover, York County, it's even tough to find much snow. We got maybe some of the dirty snow mounds in a couple of places, but for the most part, we're seeing a lot less snow in some of those areas that only received just a few inches of snow. So we're 41 in Harrisburg. And again, I point out, yeah, it's chilly, but not really cold. So we're going to feel a little bit more seasonable conditions here as we move into tonight, into tomorrow morning. There it is. I was going to say, I wanted to show you that we do have temperatures that will be dropping below freezing and more than likely lower 20s. I think the next 2 nights will be the coldest, and yes, we do drop into the lower 20s, which is kind of where we should be this time of the year. So as the storm exits, we do see, and yes, it may pick up rain or snow shower, but for the most part, that's just telling us that we're getting this northwest flow, so we're going to be a little bit breezy overnight. Much of tomorrow is going to be quiet. I want to jump ahead and show you, this is Friday, so the next 2 days are fairly quiet, but if you look all the way towards St. Louis, we start to see another system moving in here. Perhaps Friday night into Saturday morning could give us a little bit of early morning snow Saturday. So just pointing out Valentine's Day for tomorrow, 37. We've got a few passing evening rain showers on Thursday. This seems to be our most active week. Remember, we had 1 week in January that was active, and it seems to be this is the week that's going to be active for us here for February. What we see Friday night into Saturday, it could be enough that we may have to use the shovel. Not looking like a big storm, but just something to keep in mind whatever plans you do have Saturday.
All right, we're in this wintry period. Thank you, Eric. Wawa is planning to open a new